On Monday, farmer groups protested in Delhi with an array of demands including minimum support price and the sacking of Minister of State Home Ajay Teni. This is Ajay Mishra Teni, whose son is the main accused in the Lakhimpur Kheri deaths of the farmers, Gargi.
That's right, Divya. But now a video has emerged in which he's talking to his supporters and thanking them for his support. But then he goes on, he defends himself. But then he goes on to say that, often when he's talking about his detractors, that often when cars move along highways, there are dogs along the highway who bark at the cars, even chase the cars. He says that is their nature. He also hits out at a farmer leader, Rakesh Tikait, calling him a second-rate man. Let's just listen into what he said.
ये होता कहीं अगर मान लीजिए हम लखनऊ जा रहे हैं, अब लखनऊ जा रहे हैं, हम गाड़ी से बैठ के जा रहे हैं, भाई तेज रफ्तार से गाड़ी जा रही है, हम गच्ची की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं। अब सड़क पर कई बार होता कि कुत्ते भौंका करते हैं, सड़क के नीचे होते कई बार कुत्ते गाड़ी के पीछे दौड़ने लगते हैं। तो अब जो उनका स्वभाव होता है वो उसके लिए मैं कुछ नहीं कहूँगा, जिसका जो स्वभाव होता है उसके अनुरूप वो व्यवहार करता है। चाहे जितने राकेश टिकैत जितने हमें, क्योंकि मैं राकेश टिकैत को बहुत अच्छी तरह से जानता हूँ, 2 कौड़ी का आदमी है, जिसका हम लोगों ने देखा है कि अपने 2 बार चुनाव लड़ा, 2 बार जमानत जब्त हो गई। इस तरह का व्यक्ति किसी का विरोध करता है तो उसका कोई मतलब नहीं होता, इसलिए मैं ऐसे लोगों को कभी जवाब भी नहीं देता हूँ।
All right, let's go across to Alok Pandey now for more. And Alok, at a time, when farmers have been protesting, there was a protest in Lakhimpur Kheri, then there was a protest yesterday in Delhi, and now this statement coming of Teni's in which he talks about his detractors and, this unfortunate example that he gives of dogs chasing vehicles on the highway. And it's already getting a lot of reactions on social media, many farmer, groups and supporters hitting out.
Well, yes, the remarks are very brazen and they are also very shocking because this is, like you said, a very senior minister in the union government. He is the junior minister for Home, and that's a very important ministry. I mean, his son has been in jail for a while now. The murders happened in October 2021. He briefly did get bail, but his bail was cancelled by the Supreme Court and he's back in jail. This is not the first time that Ajay Mishra Teni has made remarks that are controversial or offensive. Or done something that is offensive in relation to the murder case against his son. I remember that a while ago, a journalist had tried to ask him a question about it, and he abused the journalist, he pushed him aside. And then, we have also gone to Lakhimpur, tried to get reactions out of him. He's generally very rude, etc., and he, kind of tells you to move on in that sense, for the want of using a stronger word. But these remarks will have some repercussions because he's attacked Rakesh Tikait directly. Mr. Tikait is a fairly popular farmer leader, especially in the western half of Uttar Pradesh and also in Lakhimpur, where he has been coming in many times. If you remember, Gargi, when these murders actually took place, it was Tikait who played a very powerful role to ensure that the situation did not escalate and there wasn't large-scale violence after the incident where these murders happened. Tikait was in Lakhimpur recently on a 72-hour dharna against Teni because one of the demands of the farmer leaders has been that Ajay Mishra Teni should be, he should be stripped of his ministerial post, he should be arrested, etc. Teni and the BJP say that they have nothing to do with the case. The person who is accused is in jail, so why should he have to resign, etc. But like I said, these remarks are controversial and offensive. And we are being told that the farmer leaders will react to this and they will also devise a strategy on how to respond to this. So this may end up escalating, but one waits to see how.
Right, Alok, he went on to call Rakesh Tikait a second-rate man. Will this also, in fact, increase the demand for his resignation?
It will, but I suspect that Mr. Teni, like he has been in the last 1.5 years, that we've got to know him more closely because we've tried to get reactions and track him. I think he's going to be dismissive about it. For want of trying to put it in any better words, he doesn't care. You go to him in his office in Lakhimpur and he'll tell you that, this is what I am, this is what I want to say, and take it or leave it. That's been his attitude.
Right.
His son, like I said, continues to remain in jail, and the farmer leaders also say that the case is progressing very slowly.
Right, and he does seem to have the full backing of the BJP and, the Home Minister. So Ajay Teni not really bothered about the kind of his detractors. In fact, they're comparing them to dogs barking. Dogs continue to bark. Thanks so much, Alok, for joining us with those details.